Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Tuesday. Morning. How's everybody doing this fine Tuesday morning? Right here in the United States of America. What's going on? Terrific Tuesday. Is there a theme song for a Tuesday? Tuesday, what a wonderful day. Tuesday. Everybody come out and play. Yeah, right. So, what is happening in the world of today? Let's see. We got Ray, the bum crack picker. We got Glenn, the swamp picker. We got Jabus of the Spires clan. We got Peddling Prophets, Hank Allen Cash, Vintage Memories. Howdy, Eric's here. Robin's here. Yeah. So, other than today, what's going on? I got a few sales going out. I think things have slowed down. People are done, finished, finito buying for Christmas. Now, for the next 2 or 3 days, we're gonna get questions from buyers saying, "Can I get this by Christmas?" Don't count on it at this point. This is the 16th. Yeah. So we got the lag. Lag's here. What is that? That looks kind of like a face with a freckle on it. Slow sales. Post office is packed. Yeah. It's about done, folks. We bet got 2025 licked. It's been a good year for me. Mostly. Kind of. There's been a lot going on this year. Life and times of a 70-year-old geezer from Texas. Will it get here by Christmas? Yeah. No, don't count on it. I'm just going to tell folks, well, it could, but don't count on it. So, Christmas is your slowest time. That's because you sell things that people use and need. You don't sell the gifty gift type stuff. I am guaranteeing my customers that they will get their packages by Christmas Eve 2026. Hey Glenn, what's up, my man? It's so cool getting to know Glenn. We were hotel mates. Actually, could have saved some money getting 2 beds with a single room, but we didn't do that. I should have got a hold of him and we could have saved a few bucks. How about let's make a date for this coming Nashville, Glenn? We'll share a room at the Nashville meetup. Save us each some money. Flag's got top bunk. Yep, next trip. Yeah, it's probably going to be in April again. Yeah, we did. Yeah, James, I'm a procrastinator shopper. Seems like every year by the time Christmas rolls around, except for the kids, they're in their 30s. Anyway, except for the kids, um, we've already kind of ordered and gotten what we're going to get for each other, the wife and I. Like this year, it's kind of a walk-in shower. That costs more than silver. You and Pat D shared a room before? Yeah. Pat's a good guy. Good morning, Ping. How are you? Here, I'll put a link in the side chat if anybody wants to come in. Yeah, I remembered today, Anissa. I did. So yesterday I loaded up the truck and I went to Killeen, and picked up my auction wins. I got the silver set. I got that cool. This is a vintage U.S. military camp stove. Burns gasoline. And I haven't tested it yet. It's a lot like the little Coleman camp stoves. I may have one of those handy. Or not. Let's see. Looking. Yeah. Bum, bum. So here we go. This is a more modern Coleman camp stove.
I come to save everybody from your boring self.
I'm pretty boring. Check out the 19. Let's see if there's a date on it. 1966 camp stove. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
All right, so I know why these people with larger item stores complain about the eBay, and it looks like shark teeth. Explain to me how I have Sunday was my worst day since November 14th, and then yesterday was one of the best days since I've had the store open. Does that make any sense?
It makes perfect sense. You're selling on eBay, right? It's
Man, it's insanity, is what it is.
check it out. It's even got the aluminum. See, you got the aluminum keeper. They built things good in the United States of America in 1966. So, yeah. Bum, bum, bum.
This person, how old are you in Alabama? Here in Florida, I'm disappointed opening the CD. The case is in bad shape. It got cracked in shipping, you dumbass. I replaced every case. I think I'm entitled to a partial refund. No, you can send a bit back.
For a cracked jewel case?
Yeah. You paid $8. You paid $8.36.
Good grief.
Case you can buy the case costs 50 cents max. I'm generally gutted. I went to my mailbox that I delivered. It says it wasn't there.
Also got
Uh,
a Petromax lantern. Petromax. It's a lot like Coleman lanterns, only different. So that stove and this lantern are both about $100 bill. If they work, I gotta test them. If I don't test them, they're probably $60 each. So, not everything I buy at the auction is zero value. Bum, bum, bum. Looks like sterling silver, yep. Man, Scott, they raked me over the coals yesterday for spending too much for that sterling silver tea set.
uh,
But they can kiss my ass.
so do we want? So I've been reading a lot about and learning a lot about silver. Folks understand with silver. Silver's at what, $63 an ounce?
Yep.
Folks, that is spot paper price. Go to a bullion exchange and try to buy it for $63. They're gonna laugh at you. You're gonna be paying usually 20 to 25% more right now because of the demand. It's not an accident that as Samsung executives are in Mexico right now trying to buy silver because they can't. They've got to have this stuff for these phones and all these devices, folks. So silver is way shorted. Silver's going to over 100, folks. Todd, you're gonna be the one laughing at them. I thought you were crazy, but you're not crazy.
It's, the spot value for sterling right now
Uh,
puts that
James,
set at $7,500 value.
so James, I'm wrong, right? The people that I'm listening to are silver experts, and you're just some guy on the internet who comments on the videos we're in. So you're definitely right. 3 to 4 over.
Well, let's check it out.
Normally that would be the case, but you're in a spot where there's so much paper silver and contracts where they have committed to way more silver than we've got. Go look at. There's going to be a point where if it keeps up like this, where the governments are going to force you to buy back silver, like they did with gold. Oh, the government would never do that. They forced a collection of all gold to cover shortages in the 30s and 40s. Go look it up. Go buy it on the bullion markets. I'm not talking about your local shop.
Okay, here is. I don't know if APMEX is the world's largest bullion dealer, but they're close. People who know silver know APMEX. Let's see.
Yeah, that's the two people I was watching. They both mentioned APMEX. They don't have.
A generic round. This is not a government issue. This is just a private mint. For one is $68.77. So that's $5 over spot price. Spot price is $63.50. So this is $5.32 over spot price for plain. If you want Silver Eagles.
Yeah, he was specifically mentioning Silver Eagles, how they were trading it in the. Forget what he said they were trading at right now. Over 70, I thought.
So APMEX, if you just want to buy one, it's $73.77, which is $10 higher than the spot price of silver. So anyway, but yeah, it's an investment. I'll probably hold this set until silver does hit 100. I don't need the money. The money is not going to change my lifestyle between now and the time it turns 100.
Yeah, I think I think my buddy Joe here was talking that the problem with that kind of stuff now is so many of the local dealers will not take Sterling right this second, or the local melters, the local.
Well, it's cyclical. The
Yeah,
price has gone way up on silver, so a ton of people are bringing their stuff in to sell. I get that. But a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, um,
yeah, it's gonna
the refiners are going to run out of what people brought in to sell, and then they'll be buying again. It's
the
just as cyclical. You got to sit on this stuff for a while sometimes,
because the demand is not going to do anything but go up because of our dependence on electronics.
and it's a pretty set. It could go to a unicorn buyer, that somebody rich that just wants a silver tea set. I know, John. Now that it's up that high,
Uh, Peddling profit, same here. The price of silver, uh, our local auctions, the coins go crazy.
ours has kind of tapered off the last couple of auctions because silver has gone so high. The auction isn't getting as much over spot as they were.
What I mean, that's the craziest thing. How somebody asked, "How old are you?" Case was
All right, what do you want to know? Somebody's asking me a question. Uh, any chance you can cancel this order? No, it's already shipped. Well, I already got my label on it. Damn it. I think I'll go ahead and take it to the post office and pretend I didn't see their request. That's a pain in the butt because now I got to wait for the money to get my money back from the label. Hello, Vanya. Silverhairstacker. Morning silver at the highest. No, it was a little higher. Yesterday it went over $54 an ounce. Or $64 an ounce. It's not very far away from that now. 63.50. Yeah, silver's up $1.50 an ounce since I bought that set. That's 124 ounces, so that I'm up $250 in since Sunday. Do, do. Pretend, oh no, eBay knows you read it. I don't know, they got bots wandering around checking to see how often we check messages. I may go ahead and cancel. I don't want to ship something to somebody that doesn't want it. But they sent me an offer and I took it.
so learn to talk about picking up things at estate sales that people don't know. I went to a estate sale last week. I had a bunch of cookbooks, and now that I've got trying to sell more media, I'm like, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna learn about cookbooks, because I think Corey is the one who's is using the List Easier to make an all cookbook eBay store,
Yeah.
and I think he is Vintage Memories. Same thing with Sling Blade Blu-rays. It's even worth even more. So, and he's concentrating on like because everybody's got the First Baptist is making a cookbook. The ladies of Harper Valley PTA, whoever, they're all the junior league. They're all making cookbooks. I sold this one. The cookbooks were all $2. It was second day, so they were all $1.50 or 25% off. Sold this one, Calling All Cooks. It's paperback. So it's got a little bit of something on it, but doesn't affect anything. There's no writing on any of the pages. I got $28 for that one.
Nice.
And so that the one thing I learned is that one, they're not all equal. That one is the one you want. Actually, these were only $1. I paid 75 cents because they're paperbacks, so they were only $1 versus $2 for hardbacks. I've got that one listed for $100. The green one's worth $100.
Holy smoke!
And they all have their different areas. This one was a Telephone Pioneers of America's Alabama chapter. How does it do with cookbooks? This is the fourth one I've sold in the last 3 days. And this.
People collect cookbooks. My wife has about 5 million cookbooks.
Yeah, so does Johnny. Johnny wanted these, but I'm like they're worth $24 to $100.
Uh-oh.
They're too rich for your blood.
Are we still there?
I don't know.
Can you hear me?
No.
Either Beards froze or I froze. Dang it. You were frozen for a second, or was that me?
I don't know. I could hear you the whole time.
Okay. I think your picture froze because I unplugged my phone from the computer.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Let me go take a picture of Gwen's cookbooks. I'll be right back.
But it's Todd started stuttering. The house had, this lady must have had 40 or 50 cookbooks, 60 cookbooks. She had like a little pantry area with a cookbook in it, a bookshelf, and it was full. So I just sat there and started looking at them. Pioneers of America made a couple other designs. I ended up with 9 cookbooks. 2 of them were marked higher. There was a yellow one that I was marked for 6, and a different one that was marked for. There was 2 that were marked 6. I bought both of them because they're listed for I think $34, $35. What else have I got? Yeah, Tom. That's. We were hoping you were going to be right, and she'd be already home by now. So we'll be thinking about you, buddy. That's a helpless feeling to be in when your wife or husband is in the hospital and you can do it but sit there.
This isn't all of them. That's a full kitchen cabinet. How wide it is? That's like 4 feet wide and 4 feet tall.
I must be froze.
Do you see any room to put any more cookbooks in there? If she made every one of these recipes, did one recipe a day, it would take about 30 years. But yeah, I don't want to show you our DVD cabinet. I need to go to our DVD cabinet and just list it all because we never watch them.
Am I frozen or is Todd frozen?
I'm frozen?
Yeah, because I must say, I'm not seeing anything. All I see is your hand. Nobody saw any cookbooks. I'm like, am I that crazy? I checked the speed of my. I'm like, I'm connected to like 900 up and down. It ain't me.
Well, it shouldn't be me. Let me leave and come back in.
I'm like,
Did
y'all are in
that
trouble.
did that fix it?
I don't know. Flip us off. We'll see. I see your fingers moving.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm back.
All
Still
right,
a little blurry.
show the cookbooks again. Nobody saw the cookbooks.
Nobody saw the cookbook, so she got the full kitchen cabinet full. She can't get any more in there. There's Paula Deen right there.
There's Johnny has a collection, but not that many.
And this can't be all of them because she cannot put another book in there. And I know she's probably bought some since then.
That's all right. In box 65, I need Lord of the Ringdings. You know what I really need? I need some glasses because I can't. That's been the worst thing about the media store is the fact that I can't read this. I can't read the ends of the CDs anymore.
So
Every time I try to do it without it, it reminds me. Wait a minute. Is it 2 towers? Yeah.
I need to get on list easier and do all those DVDs. We have a lot.
Yeah, Josh has been right interesting the last couple of days. Really understanding. He's been doing a good job of trying to educate people on, you know, on why you're gonna have to. eBay's even saying it, coming out and saying it. If you're not if you're not optimized, you're not going to hit search. 56. Blackfoot's greatest. This is Blackfoot's greatest, not to be confused with Bigfoot's greatest. I had to pay $30 at the auction for a bunch of singles. Bought 42 cassette singles. Hey, the first one sold for $18. On the way to get my money back. Box 64, Springfield Station. I think I lost box 64. 65, 66, 67, 68. How do you lose an entire box of CDs?
I don't know. I thought you had your new system down.
They are. I've just slid it back somewhere where I shouldn't. I stuck it back on the wrong shelf, probably. 60, 61, 62, 63, 65. Damn it. Did somebody come out here and move these and go over and look?
That's not them behind you, is it?
No, that's 22. It goes right there. I know right where it goes. Those two are 72 and 74. They're waiting for me to clear the new shelves.
Boom, boom. Some of the Julia Child cookbooks, first edition, so high, huh?
Yeah, and a lot of the Better Homes and Gardens are very collectible. Not the but the red and white checks, whatever they are.
Yeah, with the 3-ring binders.
Yeah, the older ones from the 60s and 70s do real well. They made a mini one too. This, if you get the original, not the copy, it's pretty decent. Oh, wait a minute. That's not 47. That's 64. What the hell? I told you I stuck it on the wrong shelf. I'm like, why is 47 on the floor? Because I stuck 64 in its place. Springfield Station. Let's back to hunting CDs. Is it Last Chance? Last Chance. Yeah, so far I haven't lost a CD. 64, you're going back where you're supposed to go, though. So 47, we'll go back to this spot. All right. Look at there.
So those are cardboard boxes. Do they wear out after time?
I'm sure they will, but I've got 100 more over there.
Okay.
They are. So I'm buying them from Granger. I've got these are I'm buying the heavy dutier boxes. The only ones that are really wearing out or any damage are the double stacks, and I want to get to a point where I don't have double stacks, even if it means at some point when you're buying the same shelves over and over, sacrificing one to put more shelves in it. So let's see.
Hey, it worked. I sent that buyer a message. Well, I already paid for the label and packaged it. Are you sure you don't want it now? And they said, just sent me a message. Oh, I'll keep it then. Thanks. Sometimes you can get a buyer to go ahead and follow through. Not very often. That's what I get for packing stuff in a timely manner.
I knew when I listened to it, I'm like, that CD is not going to last very long. The Anthology of Bread, I knew that one would sell pretty quick.
Anthology of Bread, the singing group?
Yeah, they were their singer, David, what's his name? Man.
Baby, I'ma want you. Baby, I'ma need you.
Is it?
You're the only one. Something like that.
Yeah, he's a hell of a singer.
Yep.
So this is where it gets it's harder for me. Box 40, I'm looking for Solista Italiana Christmas Concerto. What?
I think I was watching Johnny Carson or somebody, and they had Brad on, and he held up their new album and said, I'd like to introduce a singing group to you. And this is their new album, The Breast of Bed. He said, dang it, I knew I was going to do that.
All right, who's next? Box 74, Buck Owens.
Buck Owens. Golly, somebody actually listens to that. I never liked Buck Owens or his music. Didn't like the way he looked. Didn't like the way he sang.
Can't believe you're a Buck Owens hater. Damn.
I don't hate him. I just don't like his music. And I can't stand to look at him while he's singing. He just creeps me out for some reason.
I hate when I look through the first time, but I don't see it.
I sit there and watch Hee Haw and go, God, put Roy Clark back on. I don't want to listen to Buck Owens.
right, box 43. Family Christmas Treasury sing along. Box 43.
There wasn't anything with strings on it that Roy Clark couldn't play.
When they ask who was the greatest guitar player, if he's not in the conversation, you don't know.
Yeah, he did acoustic, he did electric, he did banjo, he did fiddle, violin, he did.
And that crazy one you see all the time on the internet where he's doing the train one.
Uh,
Yeah, that's somebody named Max and Ruby. Great times, Max. All right, that's it. I have 2 cassettes and a record to pull when I go over there. Yeah, I was in. So sold that VHS player that I paid $10 for. This cassette came from that same estate sale. It was in the last one I bought. It was in the back. There's so much dust and dirt in the tape. In one of those old sets of record players and mess. I reached back there. There was one cassette. I could barely see it. I pulled it out. It was stamped. It was that one right there. Judas Priest, Screaming for Vengeance.
Judas Priest. I
I'm
bet
like,
their music sells good.
oh yeah, that was a quarter. I sold for $14 a cassette. That was.
Did I show you my glasses?
That's the thing that people miss is the artwork. The artwork on albums and stuff from the mid '60s to the late '80s is still pretty.
I still gotta have prescription lens for my left eye. My right eye is way better than my left eye, even with correction now.
For those of you who don't know what Judas Priest looked like.
Bunch of long-haired hippie freaks.
No, the cassette. That was the album cover. Screaming for Vengeance, the metal bird.
Yep.
Yeah, the real funky ones were all Iron Maiden, but yeah, Judas Priest did something too. James, you're 100% correct. Buck was good. Roy's on a different level. I mean, because I don't know if y'all seen the interview, but it's pretty widely known that they asked Jimi Hendrix who he thought was the best guitarist, expecting him to say himself, and he said, "If y'all listen to Roy, y'all might want to go ask."
I enjoy B.B. King, but he's all blues and jazz, you know. Roy could play anything.
There's a lot of those guys like that were underrated. Glenn Campbell was another one that was really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good with the guitar. But you know, if you lived through the late '70s, early '80s, being a good guitarist got equated with somebody who can just make one scream. You know that they fell in love with Eddie Van Halen and his unique style, and all those guys from the '80s that just really ripped up some guitars. The crazy ones, we saw him in concert. What was his name? He died last year. It was just him.
Jake.
What was his name? I need more sleep.
Jake's the one who can tell you about gold and silver. He ran how many shops did you have, Jake? 4 or 5? He ran those We Buy Gold and Silver places.
He died in 2023. We were fortunate Didn't really realize that at the time because he was older. Jeff Beck, he was touring with ZZ Top right after the first concerts, right after what's his name when ZZ Top had passed, and man, he just sat there and played the guitar for 45 minutes to an hour, just hardly no singing and him just playing, and he I think he died like 6 months later, but Jeff Beck was amazing. Um,
Jake had 6, 7 stores. Dusty Hill.
yeah, that was the ZZ Top.
So I got a nice Pelican flashlight at the auction in a box lot. And it works, but it doesn't stay on. When I let go of the button, it goes off. Does anybody know how to fix that? It's got one of those little rubber.
Oh, the switch doesn't turn off.
The switch just, when you let go of the switch, it just turns off. If you hold the switch down, it's a shame. That's about a $30, $40 flashlight.
These people are they're giving Trump a lot of grief about the statement, but I guess Rob Reiner is now getting a pass. Didn't he publicly say right after they shot at Trump that he wished the bullet wouldn't have missed? I mean, the next day. Isn't this the same guy who y'all forget how disgusting he was talking bad about Rush Limbaugh the next day after he passed?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're talking. I see a lot of conservatives, a lot of Republicans. The Trump. Do I agree? He could have had a little more taste. He could have had a little more, but that unless you meet evil with evil, you're never going to defeat evil.
He was killed by his own son, wasn't he?
Supposedly, yeah.
Dang. That's how some lights are set up from the factory, Surefire lights. You mean it's set up to not stay on?
So are you saying that like if it's like a tactical light, like if you're a cop, you want to hold it on the whole time? Is that what you're saying? And you want to be able to control the light by? Makes sense that if it's a tactical light, you would want to. Yeah, you might want to Google that real quick, that model number, to see what it says. Gives you a lot more control over in a situation where you can use light and no light to your advantage.
Let's see.
Because remember, if you light up something, the person you're looking for, if you light up an area, they can see too.
This is the same company that makes those fancy cases, like gun cases
and camera cases and all kinds of they're heavy duty cases. They even made phone cases for a while.
AI says the Pelican PM63320 is a durable, lightweight polymer tactical flashlight featuring xenon lamp, 1 hour run time. So no, it's supposed to stay on.
So very interesting. Josh in this thing has been talking about how AI is going to so many people. So I was having a conversation with AI last night because I want some smart switches out here in the building because I keep leaving the freaking paper tape machine on, and I want it to go on and off. And I had some older switches on it, but I've got to reprogram them. And I'm like, they only use 2.4 gigahertz, which a lot of those kind of things, because 2.4 carries farther and penetrates walls better, is a lot of home networks still like 2.4 over 5 gigahertz. Very interesting, because different Apple is different than Google and Alexa, and the way it connects. And I'd never even heard of the Thread and what Thread was. And there's very few of them out there that are what are they called? LOT. Very, very interesting that and it was able to compare the two different ones and tell you the strengths and weaknesses of two different ones. You know, one was cheaper but not as reliable. It's a Chinese brand.
This says it's got a tail cap switch for constant or momentary on, but I can't make it go constant.
Did you ask it to tell you how do you change the switch from constant to thing? That's the question you ask, is how do you change the switch from constant? Yeah, that's it, Jacob. I'm like, I was thinking about you last night, Jacob, when I was laying there in bed. Like, it was like 12:30 when I was doing this, and I'm like, Jacob's gonna be gone for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I don't have anybody else to answer these questions to. I guess I'm gonna have to ask. I might have to ask AI why Jacob's gone. Yeah, I was Jim and I was pretty good about it, and then he's like, "Would you like me to find prices of current prices?" And that's the one thing Josh has been saying is the AIs. People are going to ask it, "Hey, where can I find it?" And turns out their own stuff for AI. Eve is the brand that they recommended as the best ones, and they're like $30 a switch or $35 a switch, but Amazon has them on sale for 2 for $60 right this second.
It says press the tail button fully until it clicks. Well, this one doesn't click, so it probably needs a new switch. Damn it. Oh well.
Then I decided I was so cheap that I was probably just going to come out here today and just reprogram the 2 gigahertz. So then that was the next thing. I'm like, because I saw in one of the comments somebody made that they're like that they had one SSID that did 2.4 and 4 and 5 gigahertz together. So I'm like, damn it. All right. Can it do this? And he's like, yeah, most modern, especially mesh systems, will allow both. And so some switches, depending on how old they are, the newer switches will recognize that. Some still need you to connect to the 2.4. I'm like, I'm glad that AI holds each conversation separate, so I can go back and read this again in the morning when I wake up and forget all this stuff.
Yeah, when I list the flashlight, I'll just say this has been modified for momentary on only.
So Todd, that one also might be a good one for you to make a video showing people how that works. You know what I mean? Just,
I guess,
just a quick 10-second video of showing that, hey, flashlight works. It's momentary on. You have to
right.
And you might say, hey, this for use in tactical situations or something. You know what I mean?
It's a Morse code model. So there's not very many listed. There's only like 3 or 4 of these listed. So, and somebody put rare in their title.
It's a waste.
It doesn't. It uses those camera batteries. 1, 2, 3.
When's the last time y'all were looking for something and y'all typed in the word rare?
Look.
As I was working on one of these laptops, and so Jacob helped me get started on the little computer behind me, which I'm listening today. And then I finished it up. And I was going to do the laptop. I could not find where I placed the charger. Turns out I looked all over this building that night. I was on the phone with Jacob. I'm like, it's around here somewhere. Turns out I took it to the storage building.
Yeah, I looked down in there, Phil, but I couldn't figure out how to get the switch out.
So it's the new one. The new one that I ordered on Amazon is coming today. So I guess I'll just send it back because this one is. And Jacob gave me a lot of grief for that too, by the way. Mr. Amish is not as nice as y'all think he is. He's kicking people out of their apartments and being mean to senior citizens. It's terrible. Did you try banging it on the desk? That works sometimes.
I did not. Let's see, I squished around on the rubber thing on the switch. Let's see if that did anything. Nope. Damn it. I hear it clicking, but it still doesn't use a flashlight to look down the hole. Yeah. My old man eyes. It's so weird. I've been driving down the road now. My right eye is so much better than my left eye now. It's like.
Which one did you have surgery on?
On the right. Yeah, I got my 1 week post-op checkup tomorrow. No. Tomorrow? So I may miss your show tomorrow.
It is so crazy to look down this list. I got 14 things. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 14 have locations on them. Went in.
Yeah, I got my post-op tomorrow at 11:15, so I could be in your show for a little while, and then I gotta go.
See, I don't understand why. I don't understand why people turn ringers off like that. Whenever all these newer phones have, you can set times for it to be do not disturb. That way you don't lose the thing. I know, right? You might be the reason for me to just not do the show at all next year. I've been having those thoughts again about just not doing YouTube anymore. If people start playing around, I like some of the stuff that I never use. I'm like, why do I need a focus mode? I don't need focus modes. But turns out that on focus modes, you can actually change the way your screen layout is. So at 8 or 9 o'clock, from 9 to 5, it all the social media is gone. It puts Waze up there where I can see it. Photo Room, Scout, the apps that I would use mainly for work out here. It's amazing when you don't see you don't see the TikTok button. You don't think about it as fast, or the Facebook or whatever. You just see, and then most of the time when I'm using it during those hours, those are the ones I need anyway. And then at 5 or 6 o'clock, it'll change back to all the social media stuff. Oh, that picture of Johnny that was
That's Johnny.
I think that was one of the ones that was before I even knew Johnny. Yeah, there's some good ones that show up on my phone. I had that wig somewhere, and she decided she was gonna put it on. I don't know where I was. That hat too. I had that hat too somewhere.
You got to bring her to Nashville this coming spring.
And then this is when her hair hadn't grown back. I'm like, so these are all the ones that show up on my phone randomly. Oh yeah, blue eyeshadow, Johnny. Back old school days when Johnny was trying to decide if she was going to transition or not.
She had on a polo shirt.
It was the one with the little fox. I don't know what the hell that one. I can't remember which one had the fox on it. Yeah, every time I find the old pictures, yeah, that's one she really likes to.
She got the flip going.
Yeah, always surrounded with dolls, even when she was little. That's another one, blue eyeshadow. Oh, and she hates blue eyeshadow too now.
All the girls wore blue eyeshadow when I was in high school.
I don't know if y'all ready for this one, but it's not. Has Marcia seen that? Marcia, I need to get that one to Marcia today. It's wing night tonight, so
Does Harlan ever get you back half of what you give to him?
oh yeah, he gets even sneaky. Oh yeah, we gotta see if Marcia knows about that one too. We were so drunk that night. Oh my god, that was the that was the night we were so drunk on Fremont Street that John had to drive us back in my van. It was like the van was full. It was like 3, 6. There were 8 of us in the van, and John drove us back from Fremont Street, and that was the one Harlan's. We went down one of those crazy exits. It was like almost like a 360 exit. You can hear Harlan. Can you find straighter roads to get us back, please? That was also the night that let's see, drank those damn slushies on the side on Fremont, and they go, and Shane, make sure you get Crown in it. And I'm like, what did you get? He goes, I got a triple shot. I'm like, give me a triple. God, that was so drunk from that. And Harlan walking out, he's like, I gotta pee. We went live. It's probably still on his channel somewhere. I don't know if he deleted it. He's like, I've got like 7 minutes left to pee, and then I've just got to go pee on the side of the building. We end up in a casino somewhere. Yeah, that was the night Harlan drank the. We went to that tiki bar that James T. Smith goes to.
Oh yeah.
And Harlan asked for a margarita, and they're like, "We don't have margaritas. It's a tiki bar." And he's like, "Well, give me what everybody gets," and it was something. He can tell you what the name of it was. I forget what the name was. And it ended up being the one that they mixed 5 different liquors, and it was so strong. Harlan, I saw Harlan and he was completely normal. The next time I saw him, he could barely speak. He was so drunk. On one drink, the zombie. I think it was a zombie or something called something like that. Yeah, that's it. Good times.
A lot of times it's funnier afterward than it is when you are drunk.
Oh my god. Yeah, the last time I was in Vegas, I'm like, I'm not drinking. It's all weed. I don't care anything about being drunk. It's all weed.
I'm gonna go refresh my coffee. I'll be right back.
What? Yeah, that was porn star Harlan. He's not watching y'all anyway, so that was the night Officer Dangle was born. Yeah, I need to send these pictures to Marcia for sure. So Jacob, that's the next thing I was watching, and I think I'm tired of paying Apple for storage. I think early next year I'm gonna build my own NAS system and store everything here. Put a couple, probably get away with 8, maybe 12 gig hard drives. Put 2 of them in there that mirror. Mm. Yeah, I'm tired of paying. Phil, I'm gonna replace the battery of this phone, but it's a 15 Pro Max. I get tired of charging it. The battery is down to like 80 something percent. Battery. I don't know if y'all know or not. If you've got an iPhone with the newer stuff on it, where it says battery health normal, if you just hit that, maximum capacity is 83%. So if you charge to 100, you've still only got 83% of what it started out to be. And it's way cheaper to replace the battery because I think it's about $100. Let's ask Gemini.
Okay, I'm back.
How much does Apple charge to replace 15 Pro Max battery? I think it's $100. No Apple Care, $99.
All right, Tom, we'll see you later. So, I'm thinking about getting a pair of sunglasses. I haven't gotten to wear sunglasses in 50 years.
So they're gonna do the left side too?
Yeah, on January 8th.
So that completely remove your need for glasses then?
Yeah, my right eye, about 4 hours after the surgery, I went in there and I read 20/30, which is good enough to pass a driving test.
So what is your glasses now? Just have a clear lens on that side? Or are you gonna be like the guy on Airwolf and have one tinted and one untinted?
I took the lens out.
Wasn't that the guy? Wasn't that the guy on Airwolf? Didn't he have one tinted and one?
Something like that.
Don't you remember that show?
These glasses, these are transition lenses. So when I go out in the sun,
Yeah.
this one gets dark, and this one doesn't have a lens, and we had them take the lens out. I need a monocle. Yeah, be like Colonel Clink.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, this don't y'all remember the guy on Airwolf? That guy, he had one tinted and one untinted.
Yeah.
That could be you right there.
Yeah. But
More
they
used
asked
to
me if I wanted to get a clear lens for the other glass. It would be $25 for that. And I said, no, I'll just set. I'll be setting styles.
because you only need it for what, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and then your other one you probably won't need it either.
Right. All I'm gonna need. I paid up $1,900 an eye for the stigmatism lenses. So except for reading and close up stuff, I won't need anything for. I won't need glasses. Silly. Gargoyles. What are gargoyles? Are those sunglasses?
I don't know.
Doo -doo.
Yeah, so look up some of the weird stuff. So yesterday at the thrift store, I'm wandering around. I've got some DVDs. At one store, I picked up a bunch of kids' DVDs. Man, the kids' DVDs are good. And then the next one, there's like a tan box with really not much information. I spin it around and it said Google Nest on it. I'm like, a Google Nest component for $5. I wonder what this is. And then you look at the little sticker, it says battery only, no wire connections. Open up and it's a smoke detector that had never been used because the little you got to pull the plastic thing out, it was still in there. If you don't know how much a Google Nest smoke detectors,
Morning, Eric.
that stupid thing sells for like $125 used, and it was $5 at the thrift store. Went in.
Dang, those gargoyle sunglasses are expensive. Let's see.
What do they look like?
Most of them are like the wraparound. Wayfarer.
Yeah,
I don't like that style.
I don't think Tom's paying. Todd. I don't think he's paying $180 for sunglasses. Some of them $400, $685. What?
I think it's just a pair of Oakleys or Ray-Bans or something. Give me a pair like the Man with No Eyes and Cool Hand Luke.
I quit buying all those expensive sunglasses. I just buy the same ones on Amazon for $17.99.
A pretty good coffee. I got some of the pecan praline.
Oh yeah. So I drink a lot of that, and then Joni found somebody I had them on sale. The pecan praline espresso shots. I get pretty irritating when I drink a coffee with espresso in it.
Maui's are popular. Let's see what Maui sunglasses look like.
I've got a pair out in the van. I've got 2 pairs. Those blue ones I used to wear all the time, they were Maui gems. They're scratched, and I got a pair of them just like them now that are goldish. They are Maui Jim is some of the clearest lenses I've ever had in sunglasses. They are really nice.
They look like they're a little more reasonable.
Hell, the ones I've got are $180. They were $20 at a thrift store. I'm like, holy crap.
Maui Jim. Okipa Blue polarized, $90.
Hey Phil, are you sure those were Foster Grants? The Ray Bans weren't on the spinner rack. Those are Foster Grants.
Da-da.
Unless you really are that old and they could have been Ray Bans. Who knows?
Hank, is that Maui Jim's in your picture you got on your thumbnail?
The ones I wear are the
Honies. I don't know if I could keep up with sunglasses because I just put my glasses on in the morning and I never think about them the rest of the day. You know, they just. Honey sunglasses. Oh, those are Maui Jim's. Grateful Dead tie-dye sweatpants. Uh-oh, where'd Beard go? He got the spinny thing. I promise I didn't take him out. I am lost. Oh no. Maybe he'll come back. No, still got the spinny thing. Off to Neverland. Well, follow the yellow brick road to get there. This feels snowman. Cha-ching. Unfaithful Blu-ray. Hey, Glenn. Scott was here, but something got jacked up on his end. Bum, bum. Is it dark where Scott is? So I finally sold these Pez dispensers. I've had these in my store for like 3 years. You got your Chewbacca, Darth. I was surprised how little these are worth. Yoda. And gotta have the Stormtrooper.
I think I made it back.
Yep, there you are. Wonder if you should eat this candy. Let's see.
The vintage member said she sold Unfaithful. That's the only thing I remember about Unfaithful is Diane Lane's breast in that one scene. I guess I'm gonna have to repent again.
1996. These are old.
I just sold something. What did we sell?
Wonder how long Pez candies last.
I think we sold it.
So Gwen's been at the hospital with her mom. So yesterday for supper, I ate a MRE. I think that MRE is probably 20 years old.
In box 14, we sold folk real. So this is the interesting thing that all these compilations and stuff. I never knew they would sell so good. Folk rewind. Where are you?
Really, Robin? I didn't know you could pick North Korea. If you're listing something, can you actually pick North Korea as the country of origin?
It's like the third or fourth one of these. This is volume 3. I've sold 2 or 3 or 4 of these. Every one I've had, I've sold, which is kind of strange. But you do see a lot of. But it started happening Saturday. What are my sales? Because since November, the last day below 200 was November 25th. It was 180. And then Friday it was 175. Then I'm like, all right, it's back to normal. 210 on Saturday. But Sunday's like, hold my beer, $114. And then yesterday, 360. I'm like, he gets.
I'm just looking to see if North Korea is on the list of countries. Why would eBay put North Korea on there if they're not allowing? It is. Why would eBay, if they're immediately going to take down your listing for putting North Korea as country of origin, why would that even be on the list? That's crazy. Can you sell something that's manufactured in Russia? I think I have. I got a box lot of stuff from the auction yesterday, and I am not going to list some of it because I know it would be taken down immediately. I'll show you. Because I'm sure it goes on like AKs or something like that. I got to get on Gun Broker so I can sell some stuff. Like these 4-end rails or whatever they call them. I'm pretty sure these would fit on a banned weapon, automatic weapon.
Right.
And like these grips, I'm not even going to try to list that on eBay. I don't want to get my account banned. Ooh. Dang. Got 3 of these.
But I thought, Mike, I thought Cuban cigars and Colombian cocaine, that was the good stuff.
I froze.
At least you're not trying to sell the bad stuff. Yeah, you froze this time.
Dang it.
I don't know why my internet was bouncing so bad.
Or mine either.
Mine, since we got this new to us, it's fiber. It's been pretty solid. Woohoo!
My back.
Yeah, you just been pixelated all morning. You have to make the little mice in your hamster wheel turn faster.
Yeah, I've had fiber internet for about 2 years. And it's been really good. Yeah, Robin, it's just stupid for eBay to have those countries even on the list when you're making a listing. Why do they even have it up there? That's just stupid. If they don't allow you to sell something from those countries, why do they even put that country on the list? Don't know. I know I can sell this. Good old 1990s Leatherman. This one's in pretty good shape for its age. Let's see, the code says gotta have magnification. I wonder how many times I've used a magnifier on my cell phone now. So this Leatherman was made in 1993. Hasn't been used much for 1993. Can't sell Russian diamonds on eBay. It's got the little leather carry case and everything. I got a bunch of listings to do. And polish some silver. I may go ahead and list that silver set at like $10,000 and just let it ride. If somebody sent me an offer for $9,000, I'd take it. Some of the old leather. This is like a. If I remember right, this is like the original design.
Yeah, until they come up with batteries that are better. Right now with the silver is just a prime example of how much silver is in an EV battery. Let's ask Gemini how much.
Well, it's silver's in all kinds of things. They couldn't make solar panels without silver.
Correct.
How many? We got a whole new solar panel farm on the edge of town.
So a Model 3 Tesla battery has anywhere from 25 to 50 grams of silver in it.
So about an ounce.
And then, 1.8 to 1.6 troy ounces. So just think about that for every single car they make.
I've heard that Elon Musk bought a couple of silver mines.
So they're saying like, every time we send one of these Tomahawk missiles, they're saying they can have as much as 500 troy ounces of silver in one Tomahawk missile, one cruise missile.
What?
Um,
Really?
declassified in a 4-year period from 78 to 81, which this is way before all the tons of electronics we have. The DoD was providing contractors with 11 million troy ounces of silver in that 4-year period. Can you imagine what we use now? Just for the U.S. Defense Department.
Mm-hmm. So 1993.
Yes, firing a Tomahawk missile is we are exporting silver. That's correct. That cost should be counted whenever they talk about helping countries rebuild and stuff. We'll just tell them we sent y'all 4 Tomahawks at 2,000 ounces of silver. Y'all go dig that up. Get your metal detectors out there and go look for the silver.
Yeah, they're just doing Iran a favor, but of course they're buried under nuclear waste. I don't think I'd want to go digging in Iran's nuclear facilities.
I need to figure out what's for breakfast. Yeah, I didn't do good on this week's weigh-in, Todd. I gained weight again.
Yeah, I lost 5 pounds the first week, and I haven't gone up or down any.
I lost 7 or 7.5 the first week, and I'm only 2 pounds away from there.
Oof.
So I went to bed at 3:00 Saturday night, Sunday morning, and Johnny wakes up. She's like, "What snack are we eating?" I'm like, "What do you mean, what snack?" As I forget what we ended up eating. I'm like, "Why am I eating at 3:00 in the morning, knowing I'm supposed to weigh in when I wake up at 8 or 9? Damn it, that was stupid."
Ketamine.
Yeah, because she's made chili. She made chili Friday, and then we had it again Saturday and Sunday. And she's made cornbread muffins, the sweeter kind, with it. Am I supposed to not eat chili with cornbread muffins? Must be out of their mind. This is the worst time to diet. Why can't we be like normal people and start on January 1st?
We're talking about extending it to the end of January.
Oh, if that's the case, I'll catch up in a hurry because I'll find my strength on January 1st after all the sweets are gone. And then she bought some of the tins of the cookies. Oh my god! Every time I walk by there, it seemed like I had a handful of them, and Phoebe and Franklin each had one. It was terrible. And so I'm like, you know what, I'm doing terrible. So I just gave up and decided, you know what, instead of eating salads on wing nights, I'm gonna eat my French fries. We can go back to salads in January. Yeah, I saw you posted a picture, and I think you put like "dang it" or something with it.
Yeah, because
I don't wish bad with Todd, but I'm glad I'm not alone.
I think Leroy's going to win. He was down 20 pounds a couple of weeks ago. No telling what he's down now.
He's really working. He's walking. Is he still walking a ton?
I saw him on a live show the other day, and he was doing that chair exercise stuff.
Yeah, this is me chair exercising.
Yeah, me too. Rocking.
Yeah.
I've had an excuse not to exercise, though. I'm not supposed to do strenuous exercise for a week. So,
I've had an excuse to. I don't want to. Yeah, I still have. I put off the shipping the big stuff till today. So today I still have to ship a big Blu-ray player, a big DVD player, and a freaking combo unit.
do. So, yeah, I just Googled this. Google picks this, and there are 0 eBay listings. Lots of other places you can buy them.
What is that?
It's a grip for like a AK-47. Tactical grip. AR for an AR. Can't sell it on eBay, but it was in that box lot of stuff I bought with the flashlight and the
Big scary AR.
just lie and say it's for a Nerf gun. Yeah, right.
Y'all caught that right. After Australia has confiscated all the guns, you know, one of them crazies goes out and shoots. You know, don't worry, the police will protect us. Have y'all seen pictures of the police hiding behind the cars? Yeah, and the first thing they did yesterday was we're gonna pass even stricter gun laws because you know what, the criminals they go, you know what, y'all finally passed enough laws where we're gonna give up our guns and we're not gonna murder y'all, we're not gonna rob from y'all anymore because y'all passed a law and this time it's really effective. I don't understand why people don't see that. If something happens, you know, a tragedy happens somewhere and they go, you know what, Mr. Zilke, because some idiot didn't do whatever in Wyoming somewhere, we're going to need your guns. It's not going to happen.
Huh. There's a lot of people selling these on eBay. Called a rail panel. Must not go to an automatic weapon. How about this one?
Well, that handle doesn't go to an automatic weapon either.
An AR is not automatic?
No. An AR is not an assault rifle. It's not an automatic weapon. Armorlight Model 15. AR-15. Armorlight Model 15. The politicians, they count on the stupidity of most people. It says it right there in the title. It says it's an assault rifle, AR, assault rifle. Big scary gun, big scary gun.
Mm-hmm.
An AR-15 is a semi-automatic. Can they be modded to be automatic? Yes, but and that's if you want a public opinion, like that idiot yesterday got on TV, Governor of Minnesota Waltz. 70% of Minnesotans are for an assault rifle ban. I'm like, did you ask how many of them are for you not assaulting little boys? I bet it's higher. The percentage is higher whether you should be able to assault little boys or not. You shouldn't be able. You shouldn't be able to be a teacher and take 15-year-olds on a school trip. Mm.
Yep. So if owning an AR is not illegal, why is it illegal to sell parts for it on eBay?
Big scary gun. Big scary.
Mm.
Where's eBay located? Headquarters located?
Mm-hmm. Seattle, isn't it? Or Silicon Valley, somewhere up in there.
Now, what kind of people do they hire, and what kind of people live over there?
Mm-hmm. Bum, bum.
These so-called educated people that are so educated they're ignorant.
Yep.
Because Karen said you shouldn't be able to sell that kind of stuff.
Virginia Tech was the end of eBay being normal. Dang, that's pretty good coffee. I like that.
I know. I'm about to go get a cup now. Only one problem with coffee.
Makes you pee.
Makes you go boo-boo.
Do.
I don't think there's anything good for breakfast. I guess we'll be eating cheese toast again.
Okay, silver's down and gold is up. That makes sense.
Yeah, don't forget if you need boxes. I think Tamara had posted about getting boxes fast if you run out, especially this time of year. One of the fastest shippers and the fastest is Granger on eBay. So I ran out Monday morning shipping my 8x6 4 boxes. That's the one I use, I think, the most. I ordered them Monday morning, and they are out for delivery right now. Have y'all seen one of the latest what Mandela effects? A lot of people are trying to say that Walmart never sold fish. I'm like, sorry, I bought fish from Walmart. I know they sold fish. All the old Walmarts used to have pet sections with fish, a fish wall. Am I the only one that remembers the buying fish at Walmart? Todd, did you buy fish at Walmart?
I didn't buy them, but I remember the aquariums in the store.
Man, Uline's got great selection. Their shipping just absolutely destroys you. Yeah, Granger is crazy fast. If it's a regular size like that, I can count on 2 days.
I've been taking the ground advantage boxes and cutting them down. The clerk at the post office asked, "Are you supposed to modify these boxes?"
As long as you pay ground advantage, there's no rule against it.
So, Yeah, I had two of them stacked together for one thing I shipped, and you're supposed to modify those boxes. I said, yeah, you can modify priority mailboxes too. We've been doing that for 10 years.
As long as you pay distance and wait.
Yep.
You're a postal employee. Why do you even care?
Oh, I don't think she cared. She just was curious.
Shouldn't she be the one telling you?
I still think I'm the only customer at our post office that's ever used priority mail stuff.
Does anybody? They're all over TikTok. Has anybody bought the electric scissors?
I've sold some electric scissors.
You know the kind like the ones that they're pushing now that are specifically for cutting down boxes and stuff. Has anybody bought any of those?
No, but that could save some minutes off of shipping times on some things.
Or breaking down boxes? Because man, I have plenty of utility knives, but man, it kills. Cutting down cardboard just destroys a utility knife blade. It seems like the best utility when you have a brand new knife. That's the best blade you're ever going to have, because once you start putting the refills in it, it's like one slice and the refills feels dull. I can't be the only one.
Yeah, I buy them. It's been a long time since I bought any, but I just buy a pack of 50 or whatever.
So Mike, Granger is cheaper. You just don't know it. Because they charge us $6.99 shipping, but if you get above $75, it's free shipping. Or if you buy multiples of the same one, like so I bought 225 packs, they only charge you shipping once. It was $9.99 for 25 864, and so I got so they're cheaper on Supply Hut, and I did order them from Supply Hut, but Supply Huts won't be here till Saturday or Monday because their shipping is a little slow right now due to all the crazy. But Granger ships from their local stores, and so 864 is coming from here in Huntsville. So
I've never been inside the Granger at Waco. I need to go in there sometime just see what they've got.
nothing. It's just a counter, and you're ordering from a catalog. Most of them only have every Granger I've ever been in. It's just a catalog sales. It's everything's behind the counter.
Who are you? Who? I really want to know who.
That's I bought. That's what I've been buying these 100 boxes for.
Your boxes come in yet?
No, they're out for delivery right now.
Oh, cool. The first order or both orders?
The first order. I haven't. Supply Hut shipped them, but
my post office lost one of my shipments. Never scanned it on the outgoing, and still haven't scanned it. And it's been like almost a week.
Oof.
Big bundle of sticks going to New York. Well, I think it was New York, wherever it was going, somewhere.
Supply Hut has 100 boxes, $35.95, and then I get 5% off. So it's like $33 for 100. Y'all can too, Code Bearded. I order them on the 15th. They ship them on the 15th. It says they'll be here tomorrow. I ordered them. They're a day. So Granger's going to beat them by a day.
Who was talking? Somebody talking about utility knives?
Me. Ugreen has a 2-disc NOS that looks like it's pretty easy to set up, and I can replace all the storage we use and just store it here.
What was the brand?
Ugreen, I think.
Never heard of that one.
They must have sped up. I made My Poshmark order took like 3 or 4 weeks to get here. I thought it wasn't coming, but then they started showing up.
What was that?
A Poshmark free packaging.
Oh, yeah, depending on when you ordered, they were getting a little bit behind, but yeah.
Yeah, that Granger in Waco is a huge building, so they must have something back there.
And they have all the stuff, but you can't. It's not for you to go. I mean, you know what I mean? They don't let you go behind the counter. They bring it to you.
Yeah, those paper envelopes
They're huge, aren't they?
they're just horrible.
Why are they horrible?
They tear. I was trying to put something in one of them, and it just the paper tore when I was trying to pack it.
Oh,
I'm like, if they do that while I'm packing it, what's going to happen to them while they're in the mail?
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the Ugreen, it's a 2-bay desktop NAS. It'll take up to 60 terabytes. It's 210 and without the disk.
And if you cut one of those paper envelopes open, oh my God, that stuffing inside goes everywhere.
It makes you sneeze like crazy.
I hate them things.
Ugreen NAS? Oh, okay, I'll look it up. 2-bay. Okay, here's a 2-bay.
It's a DH2300.
About $300.
209 on Amazon.
Oh, on Amazon. Okay, I'm just looking at it on their website. It's $296.
John, has that one got a different blade than a standard utility knife? I've just used these for years, inside my little Milwaukee.
I thought he was just calling us fat maxes because neither one of us doing good on the diet.
Yeah, the average weight of the show went down when Jay came on.
So did you figure out the gas situation?
Yeah.
You look perturbed.
Yeah.
Was it an ID10T era?
Yeah. Yeah. Mostly. I still don't know exactly all the details of it. It is possible she might have ran the propane out completely. I don't know, because they had already delivered another load of propane before I got there. And all I had to do was turn the fan from on to auto so it doesn't blow out cold air whenever it's not producing.
Yeah, count on that happening, Mike.
She was complaining that it was blowing out cold air all the time.
You got the fan on.
Fan on constant instead of auto, and she had the system turned off when I got there. I don't know when she did that.
So even though they filled it up, the system won't come on when it's turned off.
Correct. Wow, imagine that, right?
Even
I had the whole house warm in 10 minutes. No, nothing over 10 minutes. It was completely warm in there. I'm like, I wasted all my energy for this.
You wonder how, because she's older, how have people survived this long without just, we really have screwed up when we don't let stupid people just kill themselves off. If they want to take a shower with a hairdryer, why are we stopping these people?
Right.
I mean, if they want to take a bath with a toaster, all this crazy shit, why are we? These people just need to check out.
Mm-hmm. The wonder people that use shampoo aren't still in the shower. Rinse, repeat.
Yeah,
No, I think she was under a lot of stress and just moving. She's older. I don't know. She's in her 70s, I think. Maybe mid.
Hey, easy.
Mid. 6, 7.
See, you see that, and you see so many older people who lose touch with all that kind of stuff, and I'm sitting here thinking, how can I hope that doesn't happen to me, and I have to live through that.
Well, it'll be you, but it'll be different things. But if you're aware of it and you make some preparation and you make some determination to stay up to date, or not up to date, but you know what, knowledgeable.
If you can keep up with and at least talk to an AI now, can you imagine if you stay abreast of that, what it's going to do in the next 10, 12 years?
Yep. So if you can do that and you can adopt AI as an assistant now while you have all your faculties, I think it'll be a major difference. It'll be like a split in the generation, probably.
So when was I supposed to? Do I have all my faculties now?
All the ones you have now is what I meant.
You're assuming a lot.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am giving you lots of the benefit of the doubt.
It gets tough to improve when you get my age, Jake.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the make sure vehicles turn off before installation label. Oh yeah. Yeah, fan belts. Yep. Yeah. I bet a few fingers got lost.
I mean, I'm already doing some stuff like the new wallet. At least if I lose it, the phone will find it. Poor JT lets his wife turn the ringer off, and now he's got to go try to find the phone with the ringer off. JT, get in control of that woman after all these years. Come on.
Does it not have Find My or Find My or whatever Google device?
The ringer turned on. Well, Find My will still beep though, won't it?
Yeah, it will.
It'll still beep.
Yeah. If you hit the Find My thing, it'll.
You want to see how good Find My works? Let's hit Joni's and see how long it takes her to text me back. What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it will. The same way with Google Device Manager.
He's not looking for her. She's on her own. Yeah, the only thing I've been thinking about doing something with my keys because I'm forever losing the keys. That I might just finally get AirTag keychains or something.
Yep. Just get an AirTag and then the little holder for it.
Mm-hmm. See, so many people fight all this stuff instead of going, you know what, that would make my life easier. You know, like me and the stuff over here. You know how long I've decided my memory was good enough? I can remember where I put something.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Look what I found though.
It was in a storage building, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I had whenever I was originally cleaning up this side, I had a small tub that I was sticking all these into that I thought were the ones I needed, and I threw it in there with them.
Yep.
And when I got over there and I opened the storage building, I saw that tub. I'm like, that adapter's right there. And I remember where it was. I'm like, I put it first when I pull out Dale. I'm like, damn it.
Last one in the box.
I don't see how Kevin still works his store without an inventory system.
Oh, he just doesn't want to admit that he has one.
You think?
Of course. He either has a really good logic about where he puts everything in a certain systematic way, or he's got an inventory system. Same thing.
Yeah, like Dusty was amazing in that little room. He everything was grouped kind of similar, so they were all like items were together. So he only had to search a certain area.
Even if your inventory system is here, if you're really good about putting certain things in exactly the same way and all the same time, I mean that's an inventory system. It's just not using numbers and letters.
I guess when I got to like 600 items listed, I was like, now where is this shit?
Yeah.
So
I
was forced into it. I got to where I would spend 30 minutes looking for something.
And you'd rather cancel an order at that point, right? It's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to cancel this order, but I feel like I have to because I'm pissed off. because can't find it.
Yeah, I've got one item I gotta go look for today that I'm like, I sold 3 of them, and they're like boxes this big. And I'm like, they were right here. And I'm like, did I mistakenly put them with the unlisted eBay? I think they're in a. So I'm almost positive they're in the tub unlisted. So that's what I'll be doing today. Is when I'm at this, I'm just waiting for it to warm up because damn, this cold weather.
Really?
It's a little warmer today. We're going to be pretty mild for the rest of the week.
I know it's 40 now. If I wait another hour, it'd be 45. So that's good enough. So I'm gonna ship the CDs and the cookbook and set up my CDs to start listing tonight. Eat some breakfast. That'll be time to go. I'm trying not to go thrifting today.
Try not to? It's too cold to be out there, Scott. You ain't going nowhere.
It's senior day. I get 25% off.
That's not enough motivation for you. It's cold out there.
It's senior day.
Right.
Jeez, how old am I going to be when Jake gets senior? Jeez. I got a ways to go, don't I, Jake?
You'll be inducted into the AI Hall of Fame.
Your item sold for $6.50. Yay. Now I got to find it.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold out for one more day to see if this package gets delivered or not.
I have 2 items out of the 14. I don't have any idea where they are.
Dang.
I have no hope that they're going to, but you know, it's whatever. I'll just cut more and send another order.
And one of them I don't think I'm going to find it. The octane booster. It was here.
Here's your question. Since that label was never scanned, I'm just going to reprint that label. Slap it on a new box. Right?
Yeah, it's good for so many days. And send them another one?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I figure I'll do. In fact, let me just go ahead and reprint a new label just so I can make sure it doesn't. Actually, I can print. Yeah, I'm using Vico, so I can print it up to a month. I can reprint all the same stuff for up to a month.
I opened up Vico, started looking at it again, and it is confusing as all hell.
Yeah, it is. It is until you get used to the flow. It's entirely different type of a system. It's very similar though to ShipStation. So they're going under that same architecture.
I've never used ShipStation, so
Right. I get that, but I mean, it's just saying like it's a very different methodology of thinking about it.
Okay, there's one thing I did notice. I've noticed it this weekend or last week. If you're using UPS, eBay is not giving you the same discount that Pirate Ship. If you've got an item that's going UPS, you behoove yourself to check Pirate Ship because Pirate Ship is going to be cheaper for UPS most of the time.
$4 or $5 or more.
It's usually within $1 or $2, but still, you know, if it adds up every time. I mean, eBay. So let's think about this logically. eBay is the one that's nickel and diming us and trying to, and they never tell you what the exact discount they give you on shipping is. They just say use eBay shipping for a discount.
Mm-hmm.
So if they cut the discount back by 2%, 3%, that's money directly to their pockets.
Yep. It's just like what Home Depot is going to be doing starting first of the year. They're not going to give you pennies back. And if I don't pay with cash, but if I did, I demand that they're going to give me a nickel instead. And I suggest everybody else does the same. Any business that refuses to give you the pennies back, There's plenty of pennies in circulation. If they make a decision not to give it back to you.
Have you seen those videos of the guy that goes in the store and pays out with pennies? He starts dumping them on the.
I've seen the guys who do it to pay a ticket. And also, Samsung did it to Apple. Truckloads, dump truckloads of pennies. When Samsung lost their appeal to their lawsuit, to Apple's lawsuit against them.
Wow.
Yeah, they had, I forget, 5, 6, 7 dump truckloads.
Imagine how much that weighed. Jeez.
Oh yeah, yep. Tandem. They were tandem dump trucks. Yep.
So old Chuck Schumer came out yesterday and said U.S. should follow Australia's example and find the will to act on gun legislation. Too bad that you don't have a son like Rob Reiner who could find the will to act. It works both ways, buddy.
Yeah. Yep. Well, guess what? My Starlink installers didn't show up again.
I thought you install your own Starlink?
Starlink, I could. But Elon Musk promised me that somebody would come install it for me, so well, I'm going to let him.
Did they call and cancel or just not show up?
Well, the first time there was a no call, no show. Then it was scheduled again for like 10 days later, which was yesterday. They called me in the afternoon after the appointment time was missed and says, we just got this dispatch. We can come Wednesday. Wow. I'm like, okay, whatever. I said, you've got to be done by 12 o'clock because I got to leave at 12. Okay, we'll try to make that happen. Okay, I'm not.
They're giving nickels back. Interesting.
That's like my shower installers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they called 2 hours after they were supposed to be here and said, we're still waiting for back-ordered parts.
Oh, they didn't know that the day before? That's dumb.
I know.
Yeah, John Jones, I've got
took some time to move all that crap out of the way, to be ready for them.
Yep. Got a gigabit fiber connection, and I need a backup. So I'm going to use Starlink as my backup. $80 a month for Starlink. And I pay like 65 or 68 for the gigabit connection.
Why do you need a backup?
I just want one. Cameras. So all of this is for the entire complex. So if things go down and I need to be able to connect in or out.
Is this in case somebody backs into your building again?
Yeah. I'll have to show that one. Here. You can blow up my screen here in just a second. I'll show everybody. It's pretty crazy. Where's the video? There's the video.
Eric, why would they need to send pennies back? They're a bank. They circulate. They just sell them to their customers.
Okay, so here's the truck coming in. Here's the trailer, right, with all the appliances on that are going to the recycler. So they're not worth anything. They're just scrap metal. Okay. No, wrong way.
I know, but that trailer. It's.
He just keeps on going. Yeah. There he's coming in, an idiot. There he just comes on, keeps coming and keeps it coming and keeps it coming and keeps it coming.
That trailer looks way closer to the building than it actually is when he hits it and carries on with it.
Yeah. So yeah, here's how far away it is to start with.
Okay, go one more. I showed you even further. There was a
On this
picture.
one. Now that's a different trailer.
Oh,
The
that's the
trailer's
different
all the way
that's
over
the other trailer's over there. Okay.
But this is the trailer that kept him from leaving because he was then his tail end was stuck about where his tail end is there. He couldn't get around to come on back down this way.
And he
down
did
here.
farther when he's driving that way. He's going farther in, and he could have just backed straight out, right?
Easily. And we have people that do that all the time. They come in and realize they can't get out. They just back up. Well, this 53-footer idiot, he decided to completely ignore all reasonableness.
So Amish. So what I'm saying is Amish are way close to rednecks with all trailers and shit all around. broken, full shit just laying around.
I'm not just playing around. It was there for 2 days, just waiting for the rest of the things to get piled in to take it down to the recycler.
That enclosed trailer's been there forever. Shut up.
The enclosed trailer? Yeah, the enclosed trailer's been there. It's just storage. It's not there now because I had to move it just for him. I had to move it for him to get out. I use Arlo. I don't necessarily recommend it for a great system, but it's good for what I need. It's good enough. I pay the $150 a year or whatever it is, and I have unlimited cameras. I use Arlo, but again, it's really good for my situation. It's not good for every situation. I can move them around anytime I want to. I can put a little solar panel on the rechargeable batteries. Yeah. Yeah, they can be. Yeah, I have some that are hardwired to a USB port.
Damn, JT, you are. I'd have done the same thing. I'll let her look for it for a couple hours before I would tell her where it was. And then at some point when she ain't looking, go in there and turn the ringer on.
I just turn the ringer on for her.
Just turn after she looks for a couple hours, turn the ringer on.
Mm-hmm.
and ask her has she tried calling it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hardwire is way more reliable for sure.
It's like that guy that called his wife in the store and told her she left her phone in the car. And she comes out there.
This is what they look like.
She comes out to the car and said, "Well, where's my phone? You said it was in the car." She's
no, JT. So I don't think people understand that. So you can on an iPhone. I'm assuming she got an iPhone because you can turn the ringer off with a switch. You can set it to where certain callers, no matter what the thing is. So, my mother, Joni, Jacob. There's like 4 people that no matter what the alert goes. I think Jennifer and Harlan are both on the list. People that I want to hear from no matter what. And so no matter what mode the phone's in, their notifications and their calls come through. And
yep. Android's the same way. You can set it up that way if you want to.
I'm gonna make Jacobs where his always goes a voicemail though.
No,
going all the way to Antarctica and not going over the ice wall. That
I didn't say I wasn't going over the ice wall.
Oh, it's actually a Samsung. Okay. Yeah, Jacob says Samsung. And I'm sure they can do it. Y'all remember my last Samsung is a Galaxy S21. It's been a while since I played. I do carry that phone, but I don't dig into this because nobody knows the number. If I call somebody like Dave's like, what phone are you calling? It comes up and says possibly Scott Zilke.
That's funny.
Because I remember I have 3 cell phones. Two of them are on U.S. Sailor, and they are $28 for the two of them, including tax, for a month. Which is the T-Mobile. I didn't think I'd ever use the T-Mobile, but one of my thrift stores the other day. Okay, is that each individual person's contact? Is that what that is?
Yeah. So if you hit some allowed, you can put so under calls and messages only allow selected, and then you can add them there.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't have anybody added. But repeat callers can come through. So if they call
Twice within a 5-minute period or 10-minute period or something?
More than once within 15 minutes. Can come through, and all my favorites. Yeah, all my favorites can come through on their calls. So the calls and messages, I don't have anybody set there, but under calls only, anybody who's a favorited contact comes through, or if they call twice within 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's a good idea, especially for so many people like to leave them on, turn the ringers off, or leave them in silent. And then I should have screwed with my mother's phone when I was there. If I was smart, I would have done that through, and
every day, automatically.
Yeah, mine does. I think mine does 10.
Of course, with the number of notifications and messages I get, my phone would never be silent, even if I put it on vibrate. Of course, my phone is always on vibrate. Mine never makes any sounds. It's vibrate only. But even that wakes me up.
Because I don't know if you keep up like I do, but the new beta came out, and it's something that nobody ever thought Apple would ever do.
Okay.
Under general, and then transfer or reset. Look what it says on the bottom.
What?
Transfer
I
to
knew
Android.
you could do it from the other way around, but I didn't know Apple would ever do that. Yeah.
Transfer to Android.
Transfer to Android. Yeah. So if you're on a Samsung and you're going to there is an option to transfer files on that side, but I never assumed that Apple would ever, admit that there's no way to do it.
The person I was watching said they think it's due to the EU.
Preemptively. Yeah. Yeah, it probably is a preemptive thing. That makes sense.
JT, she's all the time complaining that I don't know how I got the ringer turned off. I don't know all the crazy shit, and I didn't see it. Yeah, I'm wanting an iPad. I just can't justify what I would even use it for.
This is a 2018. I think it's old. You can buy this one. It's a Pro, an iPad Pro 3rd generation. It does everything I can possibly want it to do. It still gets all the updates and upgrades and all that stuff. You can buy this.
Is it the first one with the M1? I think, but that was 2020. Johnny has the first one with the M1. I thought it was third gen.
I don't think this is an M1.
I don't think it's third gen. I think it might be.
I think 4th gen is the one where it switched, I believe. Because we're on 7th gen now on iPad Pro. Yeah, the Heimlich maneuver over the back of the chair, that's important. Yeah.
The fifth generation was the first one to get in 2021.
Oh, okay. 21 then, okay. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Johnny uses hers for a coloring book and uses it every now and then. But hers is at 12.9. That damn thing's too big.
That's what this is. 12.9. iPad Pro. There you go. Yeah, it's too shiny. There we go. There's me. Right there. No plan. What did Jay was saying?
Failing profits. So I have my iPhone XS Max on it and the S21 also. The phones that I didn't trade in and we kept, and those are the ones I use on it. It's $28 for the two lines, include tax and everything. I share 10 gigabytes. US Mobile is, if you own your phone outright, you can pick between T-Mobile, AT&T, or Verizon, any of the three.
What I would do there, if somebody's going to really go that cheap, is make sure you get one of the phones that has an eSIM and a physical SIM, or two eSIMs, and you could just do both of them at the same time. If they're concerned, about coverage. I mean, if you're paying $5 or $10 a line, what did he say? He's paying what? $5?
Yeah, I think they'll charge you $2 for a starter kit or something like that. It's cheap.
Yeah.
To send you a chip.
Mm-hmm. What airway did he clear? He cleared what airway? Okay. I gotcha. Yeah. The Heimlich on the chair. Yeah. Yeah. A cabinet, a kitchen countertop.
And 11-inch iPad Pro M1s are still not cheap. They're close to $500.
You go on Swappa? Oh, we said which iPad? The iPad. You said 11-inch?
Yeah, 11-inch with the 5th generation M1.
Yeah. iPad Pro.
I need to do some research too. Difference between the Air and what I even need the iPad Pro versus the Air.
If you're going to buy an older one, Scott, buy the Pro. You'll get enough extra power out of it that it's worth the difference. Now, if you're going to go with a brand new one, whatever. There's the 5th gen 12.9.
So why does this one say the 3rd gen iPad Pro has an M1? When I looked it up, it said
is it possible that it was only the bigger one, not the 11-inch? They got it. I don't know. There's the 2nd gen. Here's the 3rd. You can get a iPad Pro 11-inch 2nd gen for $300, or the 3rd gen 12.9 for $325.
I'm just gonna keep using my phone with readers.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to eat breakfast. Y'all have fun.
All right, time to shut this puppy down. Thanks for coming, everybody. We'll see y'all tomorrow morning on the Scott the Bearded Picker Show.
One last final show.
One last final? What?
His one last show.
Okay.
Didn't he say something about he's not sure he's going to feel like doing one next year?
Really? Okay.
Oh, he's always talking about it. He's always talking about it.
I know.
It does take a lot of time.
He's so dependable.
Right. He'll come back. He's an introvert, but he'll be back.
Bye.
Later.